Hello, Tracy here. Just wanted to do a quick message before I go get my hair cut. It's getting too long, way too long. All right, so thank you for the subscribes, for the shares, for the likes, for the comments, for the views. I appreciate everything and everyone. This is Sweet Spot E-Magazine, by the way, and I'm just going to jump in. I heard this really loud slam inside my place this morning. Like someone woke up and they was pissed and they slammed the door. I live alone. It sounded like it came inside my place. I had to get up and walk around. It was crazy. I feel like the devil woke up really pissed this morning. Really pissed. Because somebody owes him. And he intends to collect. The song that I'm hearing is, "Bitch better have my money. Bitch better have my money. Bitch better have my money." That's what I'm hearing. I hope whoever it is got his money. Bottom of the deck. Seasons. This might be that season that it's time to collect. But there's a season for everything. Everyone thinks, sometimes people think, oh, I'm just going to be in winning season for the rest of my life. Just depends how you acting. Because if you're acting like this, you're only going to be in that winning season until you can't pay that debt. And when you can't pay that debt any longer, debt still has to get paid. So whose ass is it coming out of then? Somebody's getting ready to find out. Somebody's about to be in a, I'm hearing total state of lack. I'm hearing from now until something about some cosmic power, something about someone having to feel safe, something about someone else living out loud. Or maybe that person was living out loud, but I know that something about some shame. What else, Spirit? What else? Thank you. And we have joy. So this might be the joy that the other person feels, that something did not work out. Someone was trying to betray someone, maybe trying to put them in a constant state of lack, or making them feel like they needed something or didn't have enough or would never have enough. Like they needed them. But the one that they thought that needed them, they really needed that person. Wounded healer at the bottom. Somebody's getting joy now because they are that wounded healer. They've been through a lot. And right now, it's this person. Not the one that owes the karmic debt, but the one that's free and clear. That one is the one that's getting good juju. That one is the one who's having miracles come their way. Bottom of this deck, we have Five of Cups. Somebody is in a state of regret. Someone is feeling shame. Someone is feeling just like a big pile of stinky doo-doo. Because they tried to play somebody like they was a game. They tried to play games with somebody's life. That's what it was. They tried to play games with someone's life. They didn't care. They tried to play games with this person's life. They betrayed them. They kept them in a state of fear. They kept them in a state of confusion. They tried everything they could to keep this person so mixed up. Feeling like they were not worthy. Feeling like they were not worth anything. They didn't even need to be alive. They tried to have this person ostracized. They wanted this person to be excluded. Cast out. They wanted to have everybody around them, but they wanted this person to be cast out. Something about this Knight of Cups. It's almost like this person would try and tell this person, yeah, I love you. Yeah, I care about you. But it's under the Seven of Cups. So it's like, even though they're saying it, it don't make sense, because they're saying one thing and showing something else. Like, is this love? Is this it? And somebody is looking at this. Somebody is paying attention now. Someone is seeing the signs. Someone is seeing everything. Someone sees that someone tried to like wreck someone else's happiness, making it so that they didn't have anything, because this is underneath this scarcity card. Like, they didn't want this person to have love. They didn't want this person to have a happy family. They didn't want that person to have a happy life. They wanted this person to be in a constant state of despair, a constant state of heartbreak, a constant state of being helpless, of being hopeless, of not feeling like they are even worth anything. But it didn't work. It didn't work. Because some type of message came. Some type of message came with some information that was quality information. That person happened to say, wait a minute. I'm starting to see a pattern here. There's something fishy about this cup of love. There's something fishy about this cup of love, that this person wants me to really believe that they love me. But if they love me, why does my heart feel like this? If this is love, why is it going like this? Because love is not supposed to be something that makes you feel trapped. Someone wanted someone else to feel trapped, like you can't do no better. This is it. This is all you get. This is what it is for you. This is what it is for you in your life. It's like, yeah, trying to keep somebody trapped, trying to lie to somebody, trying to be sneaky about something, trying to play those mental mind fuck games. If we say it to them over and over and over and over and over if all of us say it to this person each and every day. They will start to believe it. In an effort to keep you stuck. And that's how families work. That's how families work. Lovers, the Eight of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. It's like they wanted to send these vibrations to this person, to someone that is maybe, a loving person, somebody they're supposed to be in a relationship with, someone they're supposed to have had their back. They want to send this information to this person so that this person knows that this is what you should expect. This is all you're going to be in life. You were not going to be a King of Pentacles. You were only going to grow up to be a Page of Pentacles because you need me. You're crazy. And that's what they do. Someone is thinking about something that happened in the past. How someone was telling them something over and over and over and over and over again. But now justice is coming. Because this person is woken up. This person is seeing, wait a minute. This was what was done to me. This is what they said. This is what I heard. This is what they said. And I allowed them to get in my head. I allowed them to let me think that it was crazy and that it was true about me. And people that don't stay prayed up, people that don't believe in spirituality because they think spirituality is bad, you motherfuckers need to wake the fuck up. Because you're getting fucked up. Y'all better wake up. The devil is the one that's in Sunday in church every Sunday in the pulpit, preaching, doing all this, doing all that, collecting the money, counting it. But then Monday through Saturday out there trying to destroy lives. Y'all don't know who the devil is. Y'all don't know who the devil is. You don't know who the devil can be. Someone has made a decision. Someone has made a decision, and this is coming up underneath that joy card. They're no longer blinded to the truth. They're no longer stuck in that where they don't know which way to go. They're thinking about their past, and they're thinking about their new beginning. They're thinking about which path they're going to take now because they now know. It was all a lie. It was all a freaking lie. It was because someone else was not happy. When people aren't happy with their own lives, they will set out to destroy yours. They will set out to have your life upside down, your life on hold, your life in shambles because they are unhappy. It has nothing to do with you. What it has to do with is they don't like it that you are happy. They don't like it that people want to work with you. They don't like it that people see a spark in you. They don't like it that people think that you're pretty, that you're funny, that you're smart, that you're this, that you're that. They don't like that because they are narcissistic. Narcissists, they want everything to be about them. If it ain't about them, Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. There's too many cards, Spirit. If it's not about them, do not talk about it. Somebody made a decision. Somebody said, I've been through enough. Somebody made a prayer. And that prayer, when they made that prayer stuck. God said that was the key. Those were the secret words. That's what I needed for you to say. That's what I needed to hear. I'm seeing something being unraveled. I'm seeing an unraveling. Justice. Something being unraveled. Can't make this up. Someone prayed. Someone said the right words. Someone said, Dear God, do this. Dear God, I need this. Dear God, bless me with this. Somebody said that. And their prayers were heard and answered. God stepped in and said, look, let me work this out for you. I got this. So now somebody is working with God. And that's why the devil woke up pissed off this morning. Because he knows he ain't about to get paid. He's saying, bitch, better have my money. Somebody better have the money. What is all this? Yeah, somebody went within. They decided that it was time for them to walk away from this bullshit. They decided it was time for them to make a step in a new direction. Somebody got something that they want to talk about. There's some good news coming in when someone decided that they needed to walk away. They did some serious, deep, internal healing, clearing, cleaning. Oh, and this came out. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Six of Cups. And the Three of Hearts. This is someone who's, oh, and at the bottom of the Death card, this is someone who's been seen. This is someone who's seen this person for who they truly are and what they were truly trying to do to someone else. Now they have been seen. The devil is pissed because this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, someone that they've known possibly all of their lives, who has been the one who's been causing the heartache and the heartbreak all along, the entire time, the entire life, the entire. Someone sees that now. They see the truth in the situation. They know who's been pressing the buttons behind the scene, who's been making the moves. And they put an end to that. They said, you know what? Fuck that. Fuck that. No more. No more. Anything else from this deck, Spirit? Yeah. It's a new beginning. They're working on something else. Spirit said, you know what? This is a new beginning. I'm taking you in a new direction. And they're accepting this offer. They are accepting this offer. They are willing to work on themselves. Work to get out of this. Whatever it was that they so easily allowed themselves to be led into. They're working hard. They know where they want to go. They don't know how they're going to get there yet, but they know where they want to go. Bottom of the deck. The Page of Wands. I'm telling you, somebody's got something that they want to talk about. They want to talk about how they're now coming up out of this betrayal, how they're trying to work past their fears, how they felt like they needed to walk away from whatever it was, and how they understood someone else walked away. They want to talk about everything. They want to just get everything off of their chest. Yeah, it's like they for a long time they didn't want to do the homework. For a long time they didn't want to go within. For a long time they didn't want to look at the real cause of shit. They just wanted to look on the surface. They wanted to be up here and say, well, I don't see anything. I don't see anything. There's nothing in there. But they couldn't get past to these two dogs or wolves howling at the moon, letting them know something is up. Something is down there. And it was like, no, I don't want to see all that. Finally, they had to get past that. You know why? Their work was becoming affected. Their money was becoming affected. Their livelihood, everything. It was everything that they thought that they had in wraps. They didn't. They didn't. Everything was starting to become affected. Everything was starting to get tighter and tighter and tighter around them, to the point where they felt like at one point they couldn't even breathe. They were trying to figure out if they had something wrong with them. Was there something going on with my child? I feel like I can't breathe. And it was because of the pressure they allowed themselves, the lies. They allowed themselves to be lied to. They allow themselves to believe it. They allow themselves to continue to sink further and further and further into the grasp, into the grips of the devil. Until they realized that this was their only way out. Until they realized they only had one direction that they could go. I'm hearing that song, Which Way Is Up? They had to get past something. They had to leave something. They had to believe in something or someone. This could be a cancer that we're talking about. Doesn't have to be. But it's like it was time. They felt like the only way they could get out of whatever it was that they were in is they had to pray. And they had to pray like their life was on the line, because it was. Because it was on the line. And they just didn't realize how close it was. They didn't realize how close they were. Or did they? All they knew is at some point, the only emotion that they could ever feel, at some point, the only emotion that they could feel was pain. And that's why they had to call out. That's why they had to pray. Dear God, please. Because they saw something wasn't right. They saw that something wasn't right. And they was tired of spirit whispering in their ear and them ignoring the bullshit. They felt like they can't do that no more. That's what's getting them fucked up. That's how the devil is kicking them in their ass every fucking day. That's why they can't fucking breathe. That's why they can't think. That's why they can't sleep. That's why they can't, that's why they falling behind in their job. That's why they're trying to drink more. That's why they're trying to smoke more. That's why they're trying to do all of this, because they are not listening to the words that Spirit is telling them. Get the fuck out. When you hit rock bottom and there's nowhere else to go, sometimes that's the only thing you can do is pray. And this person did exactly that. They prayed for deliverance. They prayed for strength. They prayed to be set free. They prayed for strength. Because they knew this is not how life is supposed to be. They knew they knew at this point that they could only connect with God. God is the only one that can save them. Not them. Not all their high and mighty thinking. Not even the people that said, come with me. I got you, because they knew those were the biggest liars. It was those people that they listened to. Come with me. Come on. Come on. Come on. A little bit closer. Those were the biggest liars. They realized they should have been listening to Spirit all along. They should have been following what Spirit was saying, even if they didn't want to go. Look at this person in this boat. This person does not look like they want to leave. But they don't look like they want to be here either. So sometimes, even though you don't want to leave, even though we think, oh, we have these feelings, these emotions, we have this history with this person, we got this, we got that, we got this, we don't want to leave, but sometimes we have to leave. It's either us or it's them. Sometimes you have to think about life like that, because let me tell you something. Everybody don't have your heart. You got a good heart. You got a golden heart. You will go above and beyond for other people. You will give the shoes off your feet for someone else because you can go buy another pair. You will give the coat off your back because you can go replace it. You are the type of person that will give someone at the gas station who barely was able to make it to the gas station $20 so they can make it at least home until they can figure out their next move. But let me tell you something. Everybody ain't like you. It's rare that people are like you. There's exactly 144,000 of us out of billions. So everybody ain't like us. Sometimes we have to put ourselves first. We have to think us versus them. Sometimes we have to leave, whether we want to or not, because we know that Spirit is saying, it's time. Get up out of there. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to save you. Get up out of there. Instead of saying, well, I'm going to give him one more chance. How many people gave someone else one more chance. And they're no longer with us. Because they felt like they could control the situation. They felt like they could keep that person's level down. But they didn't know that that person already had it planned to unalive them when they showed up. Sometimes it's just meant to go. We have the Empress, the Star, and the Chariot. And then we have the Six of Wands and the Four of Wands. Someone, like I said, they made a decision. They saw the truth. They woke the fuck up. They had the awakening. And they see that it's time. It's like something about this Empress. She's a healer. She's a star. She is a healer. She's a nurturer. She's a healer. And this person wants to travel towards her. This person needs this healing right now. They need this nurturing. They want to feel this warmth, this energy, this positivity. They want to feel the connection because they feel that she is the connection between them and God. They just feel like they have their own connection, but they feel like they need her energy to help them to regain or strengthen or something with that connection. They're willing to give this person their flowers now. Now they are willing to say, this is the one. This is the one always had the stability. This is the one who was always the star. This is the one who was always the star. Always. They're thinking about that. They're thinking about that from the time they was young until the time that they have grown up or however long. They're thinking about, or they might be thinking about this star. From the star, when this star was young until the star grew. They're thinking about this stuff now. They're thinking about how loyal this person was. Someone wants to have a new beginning. They want to do something. They want to have a new start. They want to do something over. They want to offer a new start. Something that stands the test of time. Something that they work on. Something that they work on. That they're present in. That they're a part of. They're no longer confused. They are no longer confused. That confusion is out the window. And they're seeing now how somebody else took them for granted. Gave them that pie in the sky dreams. But really it was the devil. Bottom of the deck. Temperance. They're seeing now that Someone is an earth angel. They're seeing now that somebody is really a healer. They're seeing now that they don't know what they was thinking of. But whatever it was, they regret that shit and they put an end to it. Whatever it was that they did, whatever it was that they couldn't see, whatever it was that they took advantage of, took for granted, didn't care, listened to everything else except for the truth, they stopped that shit quick. They stopped that shit quick. Because that shit came back on them. And they was like, wait a minute. No. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. It worked like that for the last motherfucker that you did that shit on, dummy. So how's it supposed to work for you? It's supposed to work different for you? No. If it's good enough that it works for someone else, when it's your turn, it's good enough for you. So it's like they was almost confused, like, okay, now which way do I go? Because I just did this and now I got to, wait, I'm not understanding. But they was feeling like a fool after doing this. Then they really started realizing, oh, I see now. And I'm out here looking like a fool. I'm out here looking like a fool because I turned my back on somebody that had my back. Somebody had my back. I gave them my ass to kiss. As soon as I did that, somebody gave me their ass to kiss, and now I'm looking like a fool. It's like I refused to try and work with somebody who wanted to work with me. And now, yeah, I was like, this person, it's like there's a different Queen of Pentacles. There's a Queen of Pentacles that's upside down. And then there's a Queen of Pentacles that's right side up. Like, this Queen of Pentacles wanted to work with somebody. This Queen of Pentacles was on the up and up. This Queen of Pentacles was getting ready to do her damn thing. Because she had a pentacle right here. There's 7 of them right here. She's like, I'm getting ready to do that damn thing. But somebody couldn't see that. They couldn't see who she was. They act like they couldn't see who she was, but they see it all now. They see who's who, what's what. I'm telling you, somebody was trying to do the most. Because that came out on that betrayal card. Somebody was trying to do the most. Somebody... It's like this King of Cups needed to... This King of Cups is making a decision now, or they're making plans on where they need to go. This is the King of Cups. I feel that they had no other alternative, no other choice but to make that prayer. Because now they're using their intuition. Now they've learned some lessons, some serious lessons. Now they are able to close some doors behind them because they understand what it is about what's really important. Who's your family? Who your ancestors are? Who's really got your back? It's like at one point, I think this person thought it was money. Money. That's not it. That's not it. Because the more they was trying to chase that dollar, the more they was left out in the cold. As opposed to going after the relationship. As opposed to a heartfelt connection. It's like the more they were trying to chase that dollar, the more they were being left out. Because Spirit said, no, that's not it. That is not it. That's like, I feel like at some point someone offered them something for them to be in something else, and they was like, instead of them checking it out, they was like, yes, 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 I'll take it. Not realizing that somebody was giving them something fishy in a cup. Someone was coming up to them saying, baby, baby, honey, I'ma tell you this because I love you. I mean, trying to sound like that old grandmotherly type, the one with the little light voice that sounds like, oh my gosh, I can barely even squat a fly. Oh, let the gnats go free. I mean, one of those fake ass types of bitches. But this is who that is on the inside. The, oh honey, bless your heart. Oh, oh my, oh my, oh, I just feel so faint. No, that ain't her. That ain't her on the inside. Her on the inside, she's like, I'm about to rip this motherfucker's guts out. Someone had to realize that. Someone had to go back and look at some shit and think about some shit and remember some conversations and some little slick shit that was said. And they was like, oh, I understand the truth of the situation now. Now I see it. How can I unsee it? I can't unhear it. I can't unbelieve it. Dear Heavenly Father, I'm coming to you this morning asking that you won't save me from this devil that I done fucked around and got myself wrapped into. Please, I don't know what words I need to say, whether they're ali ali free or whatever those words are, but please help me. Help me. They saying it now. Spirit was like, hold up, stop. You talking too fast. You screaming. I can't understand you when you screaming. You're crying. I can't understand you when you're crying. Just slow down. Slow down. Gather yourself. Come on. Gather yourself. Breathe. Okay, now that you calm, come on. Tell Spirit what you need, what you see. What are you searching for? They was hysterical. Hysterical. Because they was like, I don't know what the... Because they see who this person is. They see, oh, this was a witch who put on makeup. Someone that I should have been defending myself against. Someone that I needed protection from. Someone that I should have been offering some protection to someone else as opposed to siding with that person. That was a witch. In my own house. In my own family. I probably paid their bills. I probably fed them. Probably let them use my car, and look. This is what they tried to do to me. They tried to take my heart out of my chest. They tried to put 3 of their longest swords they tried to unalive me. They saw exactly who this person was. exactly who this person was. They saw this person for their ego, their pride, their narcissistic side. They saw this person's shadow side come out. They probably saw this person shape shifting and was like, what the hell is that? Yo, did I just see a horn start to kind of come up and go back down in your head? What the hell was that? Oh no, you didn't see that. You didn't see nothing. No, I was just, it was a pencil. How would a pencil get from behind your head? Oh, I don't know. It was just, you didn't see that. It wasn't that. It was, I don't know what you saw, but it wasn't that. While you living with this person. While you housing this person. While you thinking this person is the best thing since sliced bread. Talk about some slices of bread. This is this person that you was living with that wanted to slice your heart. That wanted to unalive you. That wanted to take your every breath away. That's why you were having problems breathing. Because spirit was like, you know what? You've been dealing with this shit a long time, and I don't know how many times I can yell at you, kick you, throw bottles at you, try and do whatever to get your attention. So I'm just going to take it all away right now so that you have nothing else to do but to pay attention. Because if you ain't got no job, you ain't got no house, you ain't got no place to stay, you ain't got nothing to drive, you ain't got nothing to eat, you don't have nothing to drink, you don't have nobody around you, what are you going to do? At that point, you'll listen. At that point, you're going to deal with some shit. At that point, you're going to want to deal with it. You're going to want to get it out. You're going to want to make sure that you've dealt with that dark night of the soul. You're going to want to. Because you're going to see you have no other choice. No other choice. If you want the wheel of fortune to now turn in your... It is what you got to do. It's about what you got to do. Yeah. Someone is gone within. They have gone within. They're seeking enlightenment. They're seeking God. Their ships, they're trying to manifest their ships to come in because they want to manifest this empress. They want this empress to come back into their life. But they want this empress to see that they've changed. That they have done the work. That they have passed the test. That they are no longer that same person. Because I don't believe that they are. I really truly believe that they had the shit scared out of them. And sometimes you have to have the shit scared out of you in order for you to wake up. In order for you to see things. In order for you to see what's really up. See if I can pull some from the stack. Then I gotta go get my hair cut. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Heavenly Spirit. Ooh, something is inside you. The key The answers. It's inside you. God. Inside you. God is not external. God is inside each and every one of us. God gives us all messages, and we can't discount them. We can't, even if they're not the ones that we want to hear. Those aren't the ones that we like to hear. We're sitting there talking to somebody and we feel, oh, wait a minute, we can't even trust this person. This person just lied to us and we know it. Those are not the messages we like to hear, but those are the messages from God that we have to understand. Because we can ignore them all we want to ignore them. But when it comes back out to it, we're going to be like, dang, didn't we I just thought this. Look, they ain't your friend. Someone is trying to give you some unwarranted advice. Someone is trying to gossip about somebody else. They're trying to they tell them that you did not ask for their 2 cents. You didn't want to know about how they feel about somebody else. Tell them that you don't do the gossip. If they can't share whatever they got to say about that person with that person, they need to shut the hell up and get the hell away from you. You gotta be that strong. God says it's time to forgive everyone. Hey, there's somebody that's fighting over some money that ain't even there. You have to love you better. You got to treat yourself. Do something special for you. Like have some forgiveness, respect for self. Big respect for self. Spirit says to wait. Something is not the divine time just yet, because someone still has to get something straight. Someone still has to continue to walk away from something else and make sure everything is cut off before Spirit will let someone else move forward. Because he ain't playing about his. Could have to do with the earth sign. Spirit says, hey, the key to life is love. Someone needs to go back to the drawing board. And somebody else is mad because, hey, it was good enough for them. I mean, it was good enough for you, but it's good enough for them. Whatever they're going through right now, it was good enough for someone else, so it's good enough for them. Somebody else was very toxic. They were very toxic. Something about somebody's baby pictures. And somebody's looking at those same baby pictures. And they are thinking. They're thinking how they should have protected you. Someone is looking at your baby pictures thinking how they should have protected you as opposed to being a punk. Someone now sees that they're new to the game. Whereas the entire time, you was always true to the game. All right, y'all. I'll be back after I get my hair cut. Thank you so very much. Thank you. See y'all soon.